He crossed the center line and it was wham.
Distracted driving causing thousands of deaths each year in the United States and right here at home. A bill designed to force drivers in Kentucky to get their eyes and attention off their phones and right back on the roadway has been introduced in Frankfort. But a similar bill filed a couple of years ago stalled. Focus investigator John Charlton has a new update on his investigation into distracted drivers.
When drivers have one hand on the wheel and the other on a phone, that's fine in Kentucky. However, it is a fine if they're caught texting. But in the 11 years since texting and driving became illegal in the Commonwealth, Focus found that as of September, police only wrote just over 10,000 tickets.
It's very difficult for law enforcement to enforce that.
State Rep James Tipton wants to take the guesswork out with House Bill 258. Police then wouldn't have to prove a driver was texting, even emailing or surfing social media. That driver would get pulled over for just holding the phone or some other electronic device.
At all times, even while stopped in traffic?
Sure, that's correct.
Hands-free, just like in neighboring West Virginia, Tennessee, Illinois, and Indiana.
Most likely it'll go to the House Transportation Committee.
However, at the interim Joint Committee on Transportation back in November, there was already some pumping the brakes.
If I've got a phone in my hand, an officer has a right to stop me and write me a ticket.
That is correct.
If I've got a Coke in my hands, he got a right to do that?
No, sir.
Representative Tipton had a similar bill previously, but it never made it out of committee.
I'm committed to this effort.
This time, he says, he has more outside support along for the ride, including the Kentucky Motorcycle Association and the National Council of Insurance Legislators.
What about law enforcement? Are you getting any kind of support from
I have
them?
not, at this point, I have not, and I appreciate you bringing that up. That's something that I intend to reach out to law enforcement and get their input.
That'll now include, Tipton says, LMPD. One of their own, Detective Deidre Mangado, died on Christmas Eve 2018 because Roger Burdett was watching porn on his phone when he slammed his MSD truck into her cruiser parked in the emergency lane.
It's just a matter of gaining the attention of the right people in the General Assembly that, hey, this is something we need to take a look at.
And with House Bill 258, police wouldn't immediately be writing tickets. There will first be a warning period of several months if the bill becomes law. John Charlton, WHAS 11, on your side.